Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to do a brief earnings review of AMD's fiscal 22 third quarter results, so let's get right into it. The big story here is that AMD is grappling with an industry slowdown. This is affecting the entire industry, and so it's not been spared from these headwinds. Overall revenue did increase by 29% in the third quarter to 5.5 billion. However, earnings per share of 4 cents was down 95% from the 75 cents per share in the third quarter last year. CEO and Chair Dr. Lisa Su said third quarter results came in below our expectations due to the softening PC market and substantial inventory reduction actions across the PC supply chain. So these are headwinds impacting industry-wide companies. NVIDIA is one of its prime competitors, and it too is facing these headwinds, experiencing revenue deceleration, and it could report revenue decrease year over year. And companies in the industry are faced with higher inventory levels than they would like to have, and so they've been slashing prices, offering discounts to get rid of some of this inventory to make room for the next integration of technology. They don't want to have these older generation products on the shelf when the new generation of technology is about to become released. And so they're slashing prices, and this is not good on margins. And that's what you saw in the third quarter here. That was partly the reason why their earnings per share was down significantly. Another reason was during for a digesting of an acquisition. AMD's gross profit margin fell to 42%, which is down 6 percentage points as it digested this acquisition that it made. So as it onboards this new group of employees, as it onboards this higher expense level, it's bringing down its margins. Still, cash from operations was 965 million, which was up from 849 million, which is good news for AMD stock investors. The fact that cash flow from operations increased during this difficult period. And the one thing I've been watching really closely with these chip stocks, with these computer stocks, is inventory levels. Like I mentioned earlier, several of these companies, NVIDIA included, have elevated inventory levels, which is a major headwind at a time when consumers are pulling back their purchases of these kinds of products. So this is not a time that you want to have high levels of inventory. This is not last year, and this is not 2020, when these things were selling out as soon as they were hitting the shelves, as consumers had robust spending patterns after receiving all of those stimulus checks. They were going out and buying everything that they could see. Now consumers are spending more money on restaurants, on bars, on travel, on things like that, and not on electronics for at-home consumption. So this is not when you want to have inventory, and so inventory is something I'm watching closely with some of these companies. So for AMD, inventory of 3.4 billion as of September 24 was up significantly from the 1.96 billion as of December 25, 2021. So a lot more inventory than they had at the end of the year in 2021, which is precisely not the time when they would like to have this inventory. I expect continued markdowns and discounts to get these off their balance sheet, and so I expect profit margins to continue compressing over the next 1 to 3 quarters as AMD matches with the changing consumer behavior and reduces supply to meet with the decreasing consumer demand. And so for the fourth quarter, AMD is forecasting revenue growth of just 14%. That's a big drawdown from the 29% in the third quarter, and these are likely going to be at lower profit margins as well. So the fourth quarter is not looking good for AMD, and it's not looking good for the industry overall either. All right, so that's all I've got for this AMD stock earnings update. If you've gained any value from this video, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It'll help me make more videos like this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for all investors of all skill sets and risk levels. So I'm proud to partner with the Motley Fool to bring you 10 stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beaten the market by more than 3 times. Go to fool.com/parkev to get your 10 stock picks now.